And welcome back to the Crypto Hulk Show. Oh my God. Tokenization. This whole tokenization thing, it's taken on. 6 months ago, 8 months ago, I never heard the word tokenization at all. Now all of a sudden, every single damn show, like, I don't know. Look, I don't know why all these cryptos are so cheap. What I do know is that the biggest organizations in the world are getting hooked up with crypto and they're getting ready to tokenize everything. Some have already started. Like, they got these private blockchains and permission blockchains. I don't know all the stuff that they're doing. I don't know why, this and that, or how. What I do know is the news that we're allowed to see. I know the news, like, they're all hooking up. And I don't know why these prices aren't going up. I have no idea. But I'm going to show you today that, okay, look, focus on fundamental news. Don't get distracted by dumb shit prices, okay? And then people are like, oh, well, if they're using it, why is it only this cheap? Look, I don't have the answers. What I have is the evidence. I have the evidence. Oh, they're fully using, or I don't know. They're not using it at 100% capacity and all these. I don't have all these answers, but I have evidence every day that the Depository Trust Clearing Corporation, this and that organization, they're doing this and that. I don't understand how they're getting all this done. I do believe in something called this flip of the switch. I believe that's going to somehow, because they somehow have these platforms, and when they put them on the XRP ledger, prices shoot up. I believe that. I don't understand how that works, but the news that I'm watching, the news that I'm reading and finding, there's no way these cryptos, there's no way XRP can be like $2 and do this stuff that it has to get done. There's no way that Linnea is 8 cents or whatever it costs, and that the Dtcc is going to tokenize utilizing T-Rise and all these cryptos. It can't do it at 8 cents. It's not going to happen. When you got like $70 trillion or $90 trillion and you're going to tokenize that, it's not going to work with a 10-cent crypto or whatever these things are costing. Canton Network with the D. It's not going to work at that price. So we know it has to be more. The cryptos have to be more. I'm going to show you today a crypto that Grok is saying is going to 100x. I don't know when. It's not today or tomorrow. Today, tomorrow. Today, tomorrow. It's whenever they say, okay, let this go. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We don't have timelines. Dumb shit people out there that are giving you price predictions, that's so fucking stupid. You haven't learned your lesson, have you? You have not learned your fucking lesson. I still believe in Santa Claus. Let me give you a super chat. Tell me how much this crypto is going to be. And I'm like, wow, these people, that's so sad. When you get like desperate people watching you, giving you money, and then you give fake price predictions. Well, I think according to the market, by next week, Tuesday at 7 p.m., I'm like, wow, desperate people. So YouTubers are going to do it. People that make these videos. Wait, dang, I thought I was getting February 1st XRP price prediction today. Chris Sharpie fucked up. No, you're not, Chris. Unless you pay me a whole bunch of money in a super chat, and then I'm going to tell you whatever you want to hear. My name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I don't know anything about crypto. I don't know anything about financial advice either. It's really sad. I'm faking it till I make it. I've been faking it till I make it for 5.5 years now on Crypto Hulk, and it's working pretty good. The drug use, the hardcore street drug use on this channel is truly amazing. Every day for the past 5.5 years. Listen, for those of you that are looking for financial advice, listen to this. For the past 5.5 years, every day I've snorted heroin, cocaine, opium, methamphetamines, roofies, peyote, anything you can imagine. Just, I'm high all the time. So with that, that's your financial advice. Is this enough? Chris Sharpie. Chris wants to spend $10 and he expects to know dates and times of all the stuff. Meanwhile, see you guys, Chris is proving a point. He's using sarcasm and fun. But here's the deal. These crypto influencers out there, like, nobody on YouTube knows dates and times, okay? Nobody. This is for all the dumb motherfuckers out there. John Willis, the most dangerous financial drug is desperation. Interesting. Okay, now we're getting there. This coke snorting fool doesn't know anything. Do your own research. Coke snorting fool. Oh, is that a trick statement? I like to get wrecked, so I listen. So here's the deal. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the date and the time except Chucky. Okay, go back. You're the weekend manager. You're not even supposed to be here right now. How did you get here? Nobody knows the date and time. So when you're watching that guy from State Farm, you all know who we're talking about, the guy from State Farm. What's the guy's name from State Farm? He's got his own little YouTube show. What's his name again? Jake. Somebody writes Jakey. Jakey, Mr. White. Mr. White Teeth. That's what people are saying. I'm not calling anybody out. Jake, somebody says the mastermind. That's so fucking stupid. That's the biggest fucking scam on the fucking planet. June Cleaver. Somebody writes June Cleaver. Beaver Cleaver. Oh my God. How fucking stupid. Look. How much is for the recipe for your cocaine water? I can't tell you where I get it at. Okay. Before we start the show, we're having a little fun, but seriously, nobody on the internet. These dumb shits give you a price prediction for XRP. January 1st, XRP is going to be $100. How did that work out? That's so fucking like how embarrassing. Really, to put yourself out there as a YouTube, whatever you are, fake guru, to put yourself out there like that and say, oh yeah, January 1st, I'm going to suck big dicks. I mean, how embarrassing. And then you continue to pay this fucking loser. Like, that's sad. I know your prediction didn't come through on January 1st. I want to give you another super chat so I can suck your dick even more. What's your next price prediction? Somebody said Jake from Steak Farm. What's your next price prediction, Jake from Steak Farm, according to somebody here? Embarrassing. Wow. And these dumb people will watch these scammer shows like the State Farm guy. I'm like, really? You're gonna pay a dude $50 for like, that's embarrassing, man. I mean, now is that shit real? Are people really giving somebody money who already shown their January 1st XRP price prediction didn't happen? You're really paying this person more money to give? Desperation. People that are so desperate, like that 80-year-old hooker walking up and down the strip in Las Vegas, 80 years old. It's January 15th. It's a Monday night, 2 a.m. It's 50 degrees or 45 degrees in Las Vegas, and you're still trying to hook it and get money. That is sad. I'll trust Zoltar before Jake the Snake from State Farm. Chris Sharp says, I've been in his top chat just laughing. He has always been recognizing the XRP army. He's got all the idiots for sure. I'm burnt out to teach. I tell them to join at the Crypto Hulk. Okay, let's start here. We're just having a little fun with the low IQ people that watch Jake from State Farm's commercials. This, oh my God. Here we go. I'm going to actually have a show here. I'm going to start it. Alrighty then, let me adjust this. Dtcc back in the news from January 15th. The Dtcc is aiming to make all, listen to this, everybody. Oh my God. The DT, okay, look, we're going to start the show off. Dr. Evil, we're starting with Dr. Evil. We're starting off the show, and that's for show, with the Dtcc, the biggest clearing center of all the derivatives trading in the entire world. They only move $4 quadrillion a year, which is not a big deal. I know it's a paltry amount, very paltry. They only move $4 quadrillion a year. This is amazing news. But Crypto Hulk, the price is not going up. Is something wrong? Is your news accurate, Crypto Hulk? No, it's not. It's fake news. You obviously don't listen to the disclaimer, do you? It's all drug related. I don't even know what I'm talking about. The Dtcc is aiming to make all 1.4 million securities in its custody digitally eligible. Oh God. Are you seeing what's happening? The masses have no idea. The dumb shit Twitter trolls that I have, they say shit like, well, that's a nothing burger, Crypto Hulk. The prices aren't moving up and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what I say to that? Hold on, stop, go back to sucking dicks. Please don't watch my program. Like, I don't want you to watch. I don't need the views that much. I honestly don't. I can't have dumb people watch my program that spread misinformation. So I'm going to ask you, Twitter trolls and all the other dumb shit people out there, please don't watch my program. No, but because all I'm going to do is block you with your stupid comments. You're going to have your little, 5 minutes of fame or 1 hour. I usually check my comment section frequently, probably 8 times a day. to keep the spammers and dumb shit off my channel. I literally do. This is my channel. I take pride in it. We're not here for conversation. I'm here to give out information. That's the difference. You think you and me are going to have a conversation. That ain't going to happen unless it's $500 a month you're paying. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's how that works, okay? So go back to your little welfare broke channel or whatever you're doing or whatever you're watching. But we're not here to have a little dialogue. That's not how this goes. I give out information and people do what they want with it. Some people choose to get rich, and we're not here to have a little chat to see who's the smartest. Okay, how about okay, you win, you're the smartest, okay? There. So I'm telling you, you won, you're smarter than Crypto Hulk. I know you've tried for 5.5 years to outsmart Crypto Hulk. You win, you're smart. Okay, now go away and go back to your little Jake from State Farm channel, whatever it is. You're correct. You're right. I'm wrong. I'm acknowledging that I've lost. And it just hurts me so bad. You just hurt my feelings so bad. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Let's start here. The Depository Trust Clearing Corporation is aiming... It has 1.4 million different securities in its custody. Oh, my God. The company's Brian Steele suggests the industry giant aims to redefine the limits of tokenization in capital markets. Oh, my God. Now, let's look here real quick. Here is the Dtcc, and let me show you. And I'm going to show you. See, here's the thing. Dumb people, all they want, let me know what the crypto is. Just tell me what the crypto is. Okay, you're not going to get rich because, number one, you're not going to watch my program. You're not going to understand what the crypto is that we're talking about. You're not going to understand the full extent of the use case. You just want to know, what is the crypto? Crypto Hulk, I got 30 seconds. That's all I have today to learn on your channel. 30 seconds. What's the crypto's name? I'm going to go buy it. And then you're going to go buy it. And then 5 minutes later, you'll forget why you bought it. And then trade it for something else like Pepe or whatever and keep moving. That's how these people are. It's amazing. They're so fucking stupid. Here's the Canton coin. The Canton group is working with the Dtcc. They're going to eventually, so I used a little clickbait. Okay. They're not going to tokenize $4 quadrillion worth of crypto. They do move, but eventually they will. Eventually they will, just not right now. So... yes, I use clickbait to get people to my channel. Like, that's so bad, Crypto Hulk. How do you live with yourself? Well, I don't know. I've only been doing it now for 55 years. I don't know how I live with myself. I really don't care. The Dtcc, so let's go here. The Dtcc plans to make all 1.4 million securities in its custody digitally eligible, enabling participants to convert between traditional and tokenized forms in minutes. This is so massive right here. People have no, and it's sad. Now, the RISE token, RIZE, that is working with Canton Network. The RISE token is the one that tokenizes and puts it on the Canton Network. Collateral optimization is the platform's first focus, aiming to unlock 24/7 liquidity and reduce capital friction through atomic settlement and tokenized cash. That means crypto cash. The firm is rejecting blockchain bridges in favor of a burn and mint approach and is building toward interoperability through standards, not custom integrations. All this is very important. Now, if we're dealing with derivatives, stocks, whatever it is, then you're dealing with the XDC crypto. It's all of these, not Rise, but you got Canton Network and XDC. Those are both for sale at Caleb and Brown, my business partner. The depository trust. Okay, what happens for brand new people? Here's what the DTCC is. Imagine all the stock markets in the world. You got stock markets, derivative markets, and stuff. All of the markets in the world, before your stock clears, it goes through the DTCC. They have 20 global locations, maybe more, but they're at the biggest stock markets in the world. Now, in all the world, in all the derivative markets, the DTCC controls all that. So they basically move over $4 quadrillion a year, and they're going to start tokenizing all of that. Okay. Now, the value of everything in the world is about $5 quadrillion, and they haven't tokenized everything in the world yet, but they will. So it's kind of like you're getting in early with the Canton group in the Rise token. You're not going to be rich today or tomorrow. So if your goal is today, tomorrow, then that's really not, this isn't really the channel for you. Go back to watching some other channel. That would be for today and tomorrow. That would be your best bet. This is massive right here. So that's who the DTCC is. They clear every single derivatives transaction in the entire world to the tune of $4 quadrillion a year. What they're working on right now is tokenizing their security deposits. That means, for the people that don't have a fucking clue, that means they're turning all their traditional trading into crypto. $4 quadrillion a year worth of trading into crypto. And, you're not going to be rich tomorrow. I don't know if I said that or not, but you're not going to be rich tomorrow. And maybe the cryptos that are involved with this, they're probably not going up today or tomorrow either. Oh, shit, crypto hulk, then I'm not interested. And that's okay. You're dumb money, and that's exactly what the smart money calls you. Now, I'm not calling you. Far be it from me, but I'm not the one calling you that. That's what the rich people are calling you, dumb money, because you are. If you're not rich today or tomorrow, you're not interested. But all of a sudden, you get interested when Canton Coin or Rise goes to $10-20 in the next year or so. Then all of a sudden you're interested, but you missed out because you didn't put anything in. Yeah. And on, all the negativity with these people. Let's look right here. While DTCC's tokenization platform, let me rephrase that. I'm going to say it a different way so you get it. While the DTCC's crypto platform now it sounds right, doesn't it? Built following its 2023 acquisition of Securities, has already been publicly disclosed. A new comment from the DTCC President of Clearing and Security Services, Brian Steele, on Thursday suggests the effort is much broader in scope than previously understood. Here's what the president is saying. President of the DTCC. You're not fully understanding what I'm saying to you right now. The DTCC is converting $4 quadrillion worth of trades every year into crypto. And when that process is done, the Rise token will be worth 100x. Just telling you what Grok said, okay? Now, you're not going to buy it yet because it's not going up, and that's A-okay. What we do on this channel is we get in when it's early, and right now we're early. I know today, tomorrow, you're not going to get rich. Today, tomorrow, we know that, okay? What we look at Crypto Hulk is, I'm looking for like eternal money. That's what I do here with you. We get in on stuff before it even happens. I want you bored from waiting to get rich. That's a very good position. See, it's how you look at it. I didn't invest in Apple when it first started or none of that. I didn't invest in eBay when it first, I didn't know about these kinds of things. Oh, I know about this right now. And I'm early. And I'm totally fine. Like, I don't care where you're at mentally or whatever. It's not my concern. My concern is get in early and just sit there and fucking wait. I'm going to put a little TV up, watch some TV, maybe pop a frozen pizza in the toaster oven, and I'm just waiting for all this to occur. The dumb money's out there. Oh, man, I've been here for 3 years. Shit, what the hell? Well, if you were dumb money, you really wouldn't be here early. But that's what it is. Our goal, here's what Nadine Shakar, we've mentioned this woman's name many, many times in my program. She's the global head of crypto. Oh, damn. She's the global head of crypto for the DTCC. She says, our goal at the DTCC is eventually enable investors to access the entirety of the market of DTC eligible securities, which is roughly 1.4 million different cryptos, to become digitally eligible and have been onboarded through direct registration. They're hooking them all up. They're getting them all registered. That ambition implies a future in which equities, mutual funds, fixed income products, and other instruments could all be moved on-chain. I want you to see what's going on. She's letting people know. And what dumb money does is look at the price. Oh, it hasn't moved. Oh, look at the price. It hasn't moved. Like that wow, people are going to get so destroyed. That's why dumbass channels that give you price prediction, that is so fucking fake. I'm just letting you know that's the game. To get money out of people, I'm gonna have some kind of show. I'm gonna start trying to talk about, oh yeah, January 1st, XRP is going to $100. I'm gonna start talking about all kinds of dumb shit and give price predictions that I know will not come true because there's dumb people out there that will give me money in super chats to say dumb shit things because they want so bad to believe. They're hurting so bad as individuals. Their spirits are so broken, like 80-year-old hookers that haven't turned a trick for 40 years. They'll just, hey, if somebody offers them $5, they're going to give them a ride of their life, okay? The 80-year-old hooker, that's what these people are, like Jake from State Farm, the commercial, like some people were talking about there in the top chat. Truly sad with the white teeth, Jake from State Farm with the polishy teeth. It's so sad watching that fucking broke loser. And what's even more sad is people are paying. People are paying for a price prediction. I'm like, God, really? Is that where we're at now? You still leave money under your pillow for the tooth fairy? You do. Oh my gosh. And you're 50 years old, really? Isn't it kind of like late for all that? Well, not for you, because you are brand new. Yes, you are. You were just born yesterday. Okay, so that I'm wrapping up Nadine Chakra. And she's telling you what's going on. There's a deep dive here that I got. The Dtcc is advancing. So here's the deep dive on that article. We're going to go over it very briefly. The Dtcc is advancing a major tokenization effort. Are you hearing me? Grok is letting us know they're going to take 1.4 million securities and turn them into tokenization. Oh, shit. And according to Grok, that Rise token is going up 100x. It includes stocks, ETFs, bonds, treasuries. So the Dtcc, just so you know, not a big deal. And you're not going to be rich tomorrow, by the way, just let you know. The Dtcc is going to tokenize everything it has. Stocks, ETFs, bonds, treasuries, all of it. It's all going to be digitally eligible. This is massive right here. The platform built on technology from Dtcc's 2023 acquisition of Securities. Securities is the name. Securrency. There again, this is working with BlackRock and tokenizing with Ondo, the bid. BlackRock's already using this. BlackRock has already started 2 tokenization platforms already. With the Dtcc, who are the partners of the DTC? Oh, the Canton Network. Yep. There's a company called Digital Asset, Canton Network. Now, they have the Canton coin. Now, when is all this going to happen? Second quarter of this year. I don't know if they're going to start. I don't know how long it'll take them to do this, but they're going to start January, February, March, April, May, or June. Tokenize. The Canton coin is going to start going up. Not today or tomorrow. I know. Not today or tomorrow. I know. It sucks. I know you can't make it past tomorrow. I know. So to all the adults in the room, because I can't have children watching the show, but the article talks about second quarter 2026. So you got January, February, March. That's the first quarter. Then April, May, June. That's when this is going to start. At some point in there, $4 quadrillion worth of trading is going to start going on that Canton coin. Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk. And what's funny is that you got all this evidence, and you'll have the Twitter trolls, I call them. I'll tell you what, Jesus could come back from the dead again, and these Twitter trolls, that was all fake. That wasn't real. No, that wasn't real. Crypto Hulk, what about George Floyd? Is he coming back from the dead? I'm just like, it's unreal, the absurd comments I get on Twitter from these fucking losers. Chainlink's involved. Oh shit. Ondo is involved with the Canton network and the DTCC. See where all this goes? It's all the top ones. BNY Mellon, America's oldest bank. BNY Mellon, the world's biggest custodial of investments, $57 trillion at BNY Mellon. They're involved in this. Goldman Sachs, HSBC, BNP Paribas, JP Morgan is involved in this. The world's biggest. Do you see where this is going with Canton Coin? But Crypto Hulk, I'm not rich today or tomorrow. I gotta wait. I can't invest in that. I have to wait. I'm afraid, Crypto Hulk, because I'm a little bitch. I am. I admit. I get it from my father. He's not a truck driver. He's a taxi. He's an Uber driver. My dad is an Uber driver. My mom's an 80-year-old hooker. There you go. The Bank of China is involved. What a surprise, huh? The New York Stock Exchange is involved, and they just went crypto recently. I want you to see that this is all getting set up right in front of you. This is all getting set up right in front of you, and you don't even know, because I'm showing you right here all the partners involved. I'm going to skip. You got the Rise token in here and all the partnerships with them. Now let's talk about the price, because that was the clickbait to watch the show. Now, I'm going to read off what Grok says, so you know that this is Grok speaking and not me. Assuming the DTCC's $99 trillion asset tokenization drive. Now, when I talked about 4 quadrillion, kind of use a little bit of clickbait, just a little. What we got is the DTCC moves 4 quadrillion a year. It doesn't have $4 quadrillion of different. They got 1.4 million securities, and there's a total as of now, just as of now. This won't be a total in the future. As of now, 99 trillion asset tokenization drive, okay? Now, in the future, there will be $4 or $5 trillion possibly. Not right now. Right now, there's 99 trillion, and that moves at 4 quadrillion a year. People buy things, sell it, sell it back. So that's a little clickbait to get you to watch the program. I know. And you're like, fuck Crypto Hulk. How much time? I've had to sit here for 37 minutes to listen to this. Oh, shit, I can't take it anymore. I'm only supposed to watch your show for 12 minutes. I know it sucks. Now, here's Grok's response to the price. Assuming the DTCC's $99 trillion asset tokenization drives with T-Rise capturing 1 to 5% via Canton, here's a speculative valuation. Based on current market cap, which is 12.7 million, historical real-world asset multiples, pure hypothesis, this is what Grok's saying, current price of Rise is 0.009 cents with a market cap of 12.7 million. With a $10 billion plus pipeline tokenized, Rise could 20 to 100x via locked fees and rewards. Rise could hit a hypothetical of 90 cents, okay? Positioning as a real-world leader like Ondo but with an AI and a D-pin edge. Oh, man. A 100x. Now, Grok is saying this is hypothetical. If these things happen and they do tokenize what they say they're going to tokenize, then the Rise crypto is going to 100x. That would put Crypto Hulk at approximately $500,000. Just want to let you know, because I got that Rise. I got it like that. Okay. So there's your handy dandy price prediction for that right there. Now, price prediction for Canton Network. Now we're going to talk price prediction for Canton Network, Chainlink, and Ondo. Not as high as you'd like. These prices are not going to get as high as you want. Canton Network, here's the bad news. Now, remember, these are all hypotheticals, and it could be higher or lower. Canton Network is showing going to $6. $6 when they make this tokenization right now. Canton is supposed to go to $6. Chainlink is supposed to do now Canton, according to this, could do a 20x to 50x. So if you got $3,000 in Canton, you probably got 150 grand. Now, this is according to Grok, and this is according to what Grok can see. But understand something, Grok can't see everything. There's dark pools, remember? There's all this secret money that's hidden. So I don't trust, look, this is why it's called a hypothesis. This is why Grok is using the word hypothetical, okay? There's stuff we don't know. There's millions and billions that are in dark pools that we don't even know that's ready to come out. Maybe Canton goes to $12 to $20. Like, I can't tell you what it is. I will tell you this. It's not what Grok's saying it's going to be, because there's all kinds of hidden money that Grok has no idea about. Chainlink. Chainlink's supposed to do a 10 to 30x. So Chainlink is supposed to hit about $370, according to Grok. Ondo is going to hit 5 to 15%. So Ondo could hit $30 at its highest point. Grok is saying Ondo could hit $30. And those are your price predictions. And I'll tell you what. No, I won't. It's just some of these people, look, okay, here's the dirty little secret. Jake from State Farm runs a shitty ass little crypto channel. And it's like, if I'm going to give a price prediction, all I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Grok. And I'm not going to tell you I used Grok. And what I'm going to do is use all the indicators that Grok gives. I'm showing you how to screw the pooch, okay? So I run a shitty-ass little platform, whatever it might be, State Farm and stuff. And I want to appear smart. So I'm going to ask Grok all this fucking shit, and I'm going to memorize the main key points, and then I'm going to give you a price prediction. It's like, that's all this is. These people aren't smart. He's probably got one of those tooth whitening kits, okay? He probably spent $1,000 on a tooth whitening kit to give you Grok-enabled price predictions. That's all these people do. Like, please don't embarrass yourself, okay? You're paying on a super chat for a price prediction. That's so fucking sad. It truly is. Because all I'm going to do if I'm running a scam channel like them, these master people, is I'm going to ask Grok this shit. I'm going to take some notes on Grok's information. I'm not going to tell you I just simply went on a Grok search, and I'm going to come off making it look like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and you're going to give me fucking money. That's how the shit works, man. That's why my channel is the anti-crypto channel, because I am so sick of the Bit Boys and the Steak Farm Boy and all that fucking dumbass shit out there. And then you got the guys that don't run. Some people call them the run guys, but I call them the guys that don't run. How are they doing right now? I'm just kind of curious. I'm not making claims about anybody because people will get butt hurt. And then you're going to have to go against Anderson Advisors. So, I mean, it's just like your law firm already knows. You already know we're all ready to go with my law firm. You got nothing at all as far as evidence. And my law firm's not going to take no dumb shit people. Not going to happen. So you might as well find a channel that is not backed by a law firm, because all you're going to do is waste about $2-3 million, and it ain't going to work because my law firm's not going to lose a reputation for dumb shits like you. So we already know how this goes. So there is your deep dive on the DTCC with your price predictions all ready to go. Let me check some comments here. Disclaimers got bit, boy. Yeah, and these people, oh, see my shirt. I got a t-shirt, Michael Kors t-shirt. It's one of those 3D ones. Very special. I got it in Las Vegas. They had a Christmas sale when I was there for Christmas. Where are we at? We got 13 minutes. Northern Trust. Let me see here. Hold on a minute. Okay. Let's go over Linnea. This is massive right here. The Crypto Hulk. I invested in Linnea and the price is still not up. What's the problem? I don't know. Go ask Jake from State Farm. Larry Brotherton. Here's for Zoltar's price prediction and teeth whitening. Okay, I got to get this guy. He's not showing his teeth. So we're going to have to make Zoltar. I got to get him to open his mouth so I can brush his teeth. Larry gave us some money for tooth whitening. That's what we got to do. Now, let's look here. Linnea. Global payments giant Swift. Now, this article here, January 19th, everybody. I know it was yesterday. It's old. Wait, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. I know this is way, way old news. I just found it yesterday. Global payments giant, it's called Swift. It completes a landmark tokenized asset trial. I want you to see something here, everybody. Oh, the Twitter trolls got so bad on Crypto Hulk yesterday. Because for years, the Twitter trolls are like, Ripple, go Ripple. I'm a cheerleader for Ripple. And they're going to take over Swift. We're going to bring down the cabal and all this stuff. No. We're getting rid of the Federal Reserve. And all these things, the quantum financial system, the quantum financial, and all that fucking dummy ass shit, right? And they're like, but Crypto Hulk, that article was a nothing burger. You can show some people the truth. Look, you believe so badly what you want. I could have the evidence right here, which I always do on my channel. You're not going to see it because you only want to see what you think's going to happen. Swift completed a, quote, landmark tokenized trial, a landmark crypto asset trial. It's done. They did it. But Crypto Hulk, why is the price not going up? But Crypto Hulk, why is the price not going up? Wow. The Legacy International Payments Network, SWIFT, says it has successfully completed a landmark trial enabling the exchange and settlement of crypto bonds. They're done. They did it. So people like you and me, the adults, the smart money needs to get positioned correctly with your crypto. SWIFT has more than 11,000 banks and financial institutions. The trial conducted with BNP Paribas Securities Service, Intesa San Paulo, Societe Generale Blockchain subsidiary, Forge. This marks the first time. Okay, I've been telling you forever. Swift ain't going nowhere. The powers that be around the world, they're not going anywhere. No one's coming in to save you. The quantum financial system is not here to save you. It's here to enslave you. But Crypto Hulk, wait a second. No. I'm supposed to go to the XRP meetup next week. Crypto Hulk, there's this thing called the XRP family, and I want to be a part of that family because I don't have one. Okay. That sounds kind of like a personal problem you might want to talk to a counselor about. You're not in the right channel. By proving that Swift can orchestrate multi-platform tokenized asset transactions. Are you hearing me? Ripple is never going to become a bank. If Ripple ever does become a bank, the government's going to take it. That's how the transition happens. You pass the torch. That's what this will be. There is no fucking way Ripple keeps all the escrow and all of its technology and becomes an independent bank and goes on the stock market and then makes it possible for the Chinese and the Russians to buy 51% of it. And there's no fucking way that's ever going to happen. But Crypto Hulk, they're a bank right now. No, they're not. They're a trust bank, dummy. There's a big difference. A massive, massive difference between a trust bank and a bank. Swift is able to have multi-platform asset transactions. They must have some kind of interoperable bridge, Crypto Hulk. Yeah. It's probably called Codius, something you haven't heard of before. Oh no, Crypto Hulk, Codius is dead. That project, that died 10 years ago. Codius never became Codius as you know it today. That's a dead project. Okay, and you drank the Kool-Aid, huh? Swift says, We're paving the way for our members to adopt digital assets with confidence and at scale. Swift says it's about creating a bridge between traditional and emerging technologies. Oh, dang. It doesn't look like Swift is going to be replaced by Ripple, does it? All the dumb shits that you've been listening to, given all their predictions, oh yeah, the cabal is going to get taken down and Swift's going to get taken over. That doesn't look like it's going to happen, does it now, huh? I want you to think about your cryptocurrency people you've been listening to that have been telling you for years that Ripple's going to, or somebody's going to replace Swift. Ripple's going to, that shit's not going to happen. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. With all the dumb shit, hopium stuff, shut up. It's never going to happen. The crypto system, especially these, you got these stellar people that just think that this quantum financial system is going to end up freeing us. No, it's not. You're going to be bigger slaves than you ever could imagine. One day when you're a slave, you're going to look back and be like, shit, man, that crypto hawk guy knew like 10 years back or 20 years ago. Yep, you're still believing all the hopium, aren't you? Now, Swift is utilizing a crypto platform. This is for all the people that believe in the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus and shit. Swift is not going to be replaced by Ripple, dumbasses. Right here. 3 months ago, I showed you. Swift confirms Linea blockchain for payment settlement platform. Now, Caleb and Brown sells Linea, Linea. It's right here. Swift is working, they're done. Swift is done. They've already told us in that article, they're done. They are working with 30 traditional finance institutions, including Bank of America, Citibank, JP Morgan, Chase. Linea is the platform that they're going with. 3 months ago, I told you, and they were testing, and they're all done. What is the title? 3 months ago, I told you Swift is utilizing Linea. I bought Linea, a good portion. What is the title now of this article we just read? Global payments giant Swift completes, that's past tense, completes landmark crypto asset trial. They're done. 3 months ago, I showed you the article here about Linea. They're done. Here's the actual Swift page. The Swift page right here announcing they're done. But Crypto Hulk, then why I bought Linea? I thought I was going to be rich already. Why am I not rich, Crypto Hulk? Shut up. Swift takes bold steps to unlock the benefits of digital finance on a global scale. Swift, in collaboration with BNP Paribas Securities Services, Intesa Sanpaolo, Societe Generale Forge, recently completed, that completed, completed, past tense, already done with Linea. And people still, you could see this, and the dumb people are like, psh, but Crypto Hulk, the price of Linea is still the same. Should I invest in it? No, don't. Go invest in dog shit, okay? Go invest in some dog shit. That's what I think you should do. But where do I keep the dog shit? Once I put it back in your brain, just put it in your brain. Okay, Crypto Hulk, you always know what's best. Oh my God. See, for me, so here's a little headline in case you didn't know. I investigate and then I act on what I find. I don't care what news story. I don't care what price. I don't care this or that. You know what I trust? Myself. That's how it is. We got the deep fake stuff. I can't even believe what I see now. I don't believe none of that shit. Every time I watch some shit now, I'm like, is that deep faked? It's like I don't even bother to listen to shit anymore. I have to look at like what things are occurring. Swift's telling you they're already done. 3 months. You know, you see how fast this is? Let me show you something here real quick. We've watched before where, this country's testing this technology, Project Zion or Project whatever it is, then Project this, and that shit takes like a year, right? Year and a half. This fucking shit with Swift and Linnea took 3 months. Oh shit. So I'm telling you, you can't give a price prediction because you don't know what this stuff. They tested yesterday and it's done today. It's all done. 3 months later, bam. That was like fast. The trial, Swift's trial, enabled the seamless exchange and settlement of tokenized bonds while supporting payments in both fiat and crypto. Everybody, they've ran the trials. They're done. They had bonds and crypto and fiat and all that. They're done for messaging. Swift's a messaging platform, but they sent the messages and stuff. They're all done with the crypto. This marks the first time we as Swift have demonstrated our ability to orchestrate tokenized asset transactions as a single coordinated process across both blockchain and traditional. What they're doing is they're sending these messages parallel on the old system and the new. Right now, they've done it. They've tested. They've traded this and that, whatever they got to do, the messaging, and they're done. They're all done. Who's involved? Chainlink. That's a Ripple partner. Who's involved? Northern Trust. That's a Ripple partner. Reserve Bank of Australia. Australia, let's look here really quick. Here's Northern Trust. We're going to copy and paste. Northern Trust, Ripple partner. Because Northern Trust for custody is using Ripple. Zodiac custody through Standard Chartered is all mixed up with this. There's your Ripple connection. Now, Chainlink, I told you, was a Ripple partner. Here's the evidence for that. The Australian bank. Look what crypto company is helping the country of Australia and their central banks. Well, it's Dilip Rao from Ripple. What a coincidence, Crypto Hulk. Now, on the Swift page, look here, Ant International, A-N-T. Ant International was also involved in this. They're Ripple partners as well. That's a Chinese company called Alibaba. That's a Ripple partner. I have the only crypto channel that's showing you the evidence of this right here. I'm the only channel with Ripple China. Here's the timeline. 2013. Look at June 27th. What does June 27, 2013 say? It talks about Alipay, which is Alibaba, which is Ant Financial, which is Ant Pay. It's the Chinese. They're involved in this. Ripple partner. Okay. I think we're done. Super done. And Swift uses, obviously, the Linnea token. And all this Ripple partnership. Now, BNP Paribas, that's a Ripple partner as well. Here's your evidence for that. So it's all Ripple and Linnea, okay? How is Linnea, because Swift told us they're using an interoperable platform. How is Linnea going to be interoperable? Well, when it's put on top of the XRP ledger. Because right here, BNP Paribas Securities Services selects Medico to develop crypto asset capabilities. Who owns Medico? Well, that's Ripple. Here's your evidence for that right here. So it's all Ripple. Linnea runs on Ripple to be interoperable. There you go. Alrighty then. We got it all done. We are absolutely done. This program's over. I'll see you on the PM show. I'm doing a cold plunge in a few hours from now.